After almost 3 hours, Colin apparently hasn't gotten to the point yet. Quit holding out on us, cowherd. It's the best for last.
The staff wants to put me on the spot today because I often put my staff on the spot. So they're going to ask me questions, and I have to pick between the options they give me. So this may be a new game. It's called, the hardest decision. It's called the hurdest decision. So they're going to ask me. I don't have no idea what these sports questions are, but I have to pick the options presented to me.
Oh, like KD, love or hate?
Because this started today because I don't understand why there's so much hate for KD. He's the second best player in the world. He's fascinating to watch. Best shooter maybe of all time. And so I told my audience, I'm going to make you love him or hate him. I'm not going to give you a bunch of options. So the staff said, we're not going to give you options. Here's the hardest decision. Go ahead.
Okay, you're coaching the Bucks. Who do you start at QB, Ryan Fitzpatrick or Jameis Winston?
Today, Ryan Fitzpatrick. Today, with a very...
What about Sunday?
With a very short leash, if I get another bad game, Jameis Winston. Jameis Winston's last 2 years... completion percentage up, passer rating up. He was on his way. I don't think he's Carson Wentz. I don't think he's Russell Wilson, but he was improving. I'll give Fitzmagic, that's not much of a magic show, by the way. I'll give Fitzmagic one more start, then Jameis is my guy.
You have to bet your entire life savings on a rookie QB winning the Super Bowl this season. Who you got, Darnold, Mayfield, Rosen, Jackson, or Allen?
Lamar Jackson. Because Baltimore's the only team with a chance to get to the Super Bowl.
Oh, come on. That's cheating.
And then if Flacco got hurt, Lamar would lead him to an ugly 14-13 win. Well, is that not? That's a legitimate answer.
I'm just stunned you didn't say Darnold, so I'll take it.
Well, the Jets don't have any. You can't win a Super Bowl with that offense.
Yeah, that takes the fun out of it.
I am not about fun. I'm about data. I would say Lamar Jackson because Baltimore could get to a Super Bowl. There could be an injury, and in a low-scoring, defensive-minded game, they could win close with Lamar.
Very analytical of you.
Okay, you're starting a Pee-wee football team, and you can only pick one of these coaches, Nick Saban or Bill Belichick.
Saban. Belichick's too academic. The kids wouldn't understand him. And where Saban would come in and yell at the kids so they'd be scared, but he'd put them in the right spot. He'd keep it simple. I mean, Alabama's not running the craziest schemes. He recruits like crazy. He's a great motivator. He puts them in the right spot. Belichick would be sitting down with these kids, breaking down game film with a 9-year-old, and he'd start, he'd be too confusing.
Saban yells at Coke bottles. What do you think he's going to do with a little kid?
Yeah, I know, but Saban, the college game is simpler than the NFL game because you only have 17 hours of practice. So Saban has mastered recruit like hell and simplify it to get your best players aligned in the same direction. NFL's complicated.
Yeah, I got to agree with Colin on this one. I'm going to go with Saban.
You have to live in one sports city for the rest of your life. Green Bay or Oklahoma City?
Whitlock tells me Oklahoma City is no good. But if you're giving me Green Bay or Oklahoma City at least doesn't have as harsh a winters. So Oklahoma City's supposed to have a nice brick district with good restaurants, and they don't get a ton of snow there, do they?
I've never been.
Does Oklahoma get a bunch of? They don't get any snow, do they? They get occasional scary twisters, but they don't get a lot of snow. So I choose Oklahoma City.
You're not beloved there. You know that, right?
Yeah, you need a pass to go there.
Well, I would need security systems. Simply Safe Home Security. Because I am hated there.
You have to start an NBA franchise. Which player do you build around?
Oh, good Lord.
Russell Westbrook or Lonzo Ball?
Nice transition there.
They ask it again.
You have to start an NBA franchise. Which player do you build around? Russell Westbrook or Lonzo Ball?
Lonzo Ball.
I agree.
Because Lonzo Ball passes and stars want to play with Ben Simmons and Lonzo because they get the ball. Stars look at Westbrook and think, I ain't getting many shots. So if you told me today, by the way, Westbrook's way better than Lonzo Ball, but in the NBA, you want to get shots. Lonzo's getting me shots. Have you seen the Lakers stats when he plays and when he doesn't? Everybody's field goal percentage goes up. Steve Nash and Steph are rare. They get their points and you get yours. So you think I'm crazy on it. This is why I can't move to Oklahoma City.
Right, you better change that decision.
I like Russell Westbrook a lot, but I think we already have an example of this. They have built their organization around Russell Westbrook.
And what do they got?
And we don't know what's going to happen with Lonzo. But But Lonzo has been there for 1 year, and now LeBron is there, and they're much closer to a championship. So
there you go.
This is going to be a tough one.
The hardest decision. Go ahead.
You can only talk about one athlete for the rest of your life. Tom Brady or LeBron James?
Easy.
LeBron.
Yeah, of course.
Well, I mean, Brady's
like
holed up in his house watching game film. Now, I will say this. My shows, I've broken it down. My show's about 65% NFL, and my show's about 25 to 30% NBA. So that means I'd have, I could still talk NFL. I just couldn't talk. So you're telling me this is the only topic I get?
The only athlete?
Yes.
This is the only athlete I can talk about. Well, then I have to choose Brady because I talked 60 to 70% football.
No. You can't. You can only talk about one athlete. No other athlete.
So I get every day when I come into here.
You get to talk about one topic for the rest of your life.
It's going to get a little stale.
First of all, I would last about a month, and I just resigned, and I'd say, okay, Wiley and Whitlock, you can do my show.
You don't get to do all those things. This is your life. This is how the game is played.
I don't like this game. Do I get a third player? I can't talk anybody but LeBron.
LeBron or Brady for the rest of your life.
I would retire. As it is, I talk a ton about him.
All right, you got two more. You get to pick which superstar wins one more championship. LeBron win another NBA title, or Tiger wins another major.
LeBron.
No, I don't know after last weekend. LeBron one more. Because LeBron could play for 7 more. He may be the second best player on a team at some point. What if Anthony Davis comes over? I'd say LeBron. I think Tiger won a nice tournament. Winning a major when all the best golfers are there, I don't know if Tiger can do that. No, I don't know. That's the best question you've asked.
It's not which will happen. You get to pick. What do you want to happen?
Oh, what do I want to happen?
You are sports god. You get to decide.
Oh, what I want to happen. God, to see Tiger win the Masters. I probably would say if it's up to me, to Tiger,
it is up to you
to win the U.S. Open. If he played Pebble Beach, Tiger won a U.S. Open. That could want to be one of the great days the rest of my life in sports.
I appreciate you picking an event that will be on Fox. Good for you.
By the way, if that happened, Whitlock would curl up into a ball and cry. He would be so happy.
All right,
he's the only guy I know on Sunday that was watching golf.
Last one.
That's under 80 years old.
You have to live next door to one athlete. Conor McGregor or Rob Gronkowski?
Gronk. Conor McGregor's getting in fist fights with buses.
Do you know how many Bud Light cans would be in your yard if you did that?
This is easily Gronk.
Yeah, I mean, Gronk's a goofball, but you know what? I've lived next to goofballs. Conor McGregor's throwing things at buses. He's dangerous. I'm not living next to Conor McGregor. I've lived next to a lot of goofballs. And a lot of goofballs have lived next to me. All right, that was called the hardest decision. That was fine work. Tomorrow we're loaded. Blazing 5, Red Hot, Greg Olson, Carolina Panthers, Peter King, Hall of Famer Eric Dickerson, all on our show tomorrow. Radio listeners, we'll see you tomorrow. TV, Speak for Yourself, is right around the corner. Back after this.
Vikings and Rams.